Got a lot of apologies to make. Nothing's been the same since New York. You experience things, and then they're over. I can't sleep. And when I do, I have nightmares. Honestly, there's 100 people who want to kill me. I hope I can protect the one thing I can't live without.
Ladies, children, sheep. Some people call me a terrorist. I consider myself a teacher. Lesson number 1. Heroes. There is no such thing.
My dear Frodo, you asked me once if I had told you everything there was to know about my adventures. Well, I can honestly say I have told you the truth. I may not have told you all of it.
Bilbo Baggins. I'm looking for someone to share in an adventure.
I can't just go running off into the blue. I am a Baggins.
Wait!
Of Bag End.
Bilbo, allow me to introduce Fili, Kili, Oin, Loin, Dwalin, Balin, Biffa, Boffa, Bomba, Dori, Ori, and the leader of our company, Thorin Oakenshield.
Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, the pines were roaring on the height, the winds were moaning in the night, the fire was red, it flaming spread, the trees like torches blazed with light.
I cannot guarantee his safety.
Understood.
Nor will I be responsible for his fate.
You'll have a tale or two to tell when you come back.
Can you promise that I will come back?
No. And if you do, you will not be the same.
My name is Bilbo Baggins.
Bagginses. What is Bagginses? Precious.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
anything to do with my unborn baby?
Unfortunately, yes, my dear. You already have one child and the government will not be happy if you have another.
No, not a chance. Please, Granny Woo, me and my husband, we've always dreamed of a family of 4. Just have some compassion.
Now, my dear, you listen to me and you listen good. And there's a strict government policy that I am here to enforce. Don't you want a free bus pass? Don't you want priority for job opportunities?
No!
Now you listen here. I've not had a family have more than 2 children on this patch of land for over 10 years. And I'll be damned if I start now.
I think it's time for you to leave.
I was going anyway.
Get out of here.
Darling, you shouldn't have let me make the tea.
You evil old witch!
Hey, that's some nice shorts you've got.
Thanks, it was 5% off.
Well, how about you swing past my place later and we can get them 100% off.
Oh.
Damn you, Granny Woo, why didn't you let me have any siblings?
Where's the rest of the food? Is this all you've cooked?
Yes, it's your job to provide for the family.
How dare you underappreciate my efforts to provide for this family? I'm already working 3 jobs and all you do is complain. I've got to cater for you and both of your parents. I'm not in a good financial state to satisfy my own needs, let alone all of you.
How very dare you speak to your parents like this after all they've done for you? That's the lowest level of cowardice I've ever seen.
Well, I'm very sorry, but we all know the government's one-child policy, and we know the consequences if we did have another child.
You could have at least had 1 more child, released me from this burden I'm currently facing. You could have gone and get some requirements if you actually love me, but all you want to do is please the government, not your own flesh and blood.
Hello, Mummy. Hello, Dongmere. I love you. I love you too, Mummy.
But you don't, do you? No! Otherwise you would have left me on the road, on my own, with no cot for Dongmei, no mummy for Dongmei, no love for Dongmei, all because I wasn't a boy. I could have looked after you, mummy. I could have given you money. Because of you made my mummy leave. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
My dear, I know this is hard. You must tell me what has happened, though. Nobody has seen you around for such a long time, and I have my suspicions, but I must hear it from you.
It wasn't meant to be like this.
I know, sweetheart, it's okay. You know we lost our son, Moo.
I know. God can be so very cruel.
He was such a good boy, so clever and kind. He was the light of his mother's life. Whenever she saw him, a huge smile would cross her face. I've not seen that smile in such a long time.
It was so unfair.
At least he didn't suffer, though. From the initial cancer diagnosis, he only suffered for 3 weeks.
It wasn't meant to be like this. I have no one.
Life is unfair, dear. But these things are sent to test us. You must be strong.
Why? Why must I be strong? God takes my beautiful boy and Granny Woo murders my unborn child. I have no one to be strong for.
Oh, dear. I feared as much. I knew she was resorting to illegal means, but I did not think she was this immoral.
That woman is a monster. She likes to give the impression that she's working for the good of our country. But what woman can ever justify killing an unborn, defenceless child?
It is unforgivable.
We're not the only ones whose lives she's ruined. Look at that poor Dongmere girl. Wanders around because her mother abandoned her, all on the advice of Granny Woo. What woman can force a mother to abandon her own baby?
I did not know the measures that she would go to.
It wasn't meant
to be like this. I should be watching my two babies grow up, but instead, nothing.
This is so wrong! Leave it to me.
Hiya, Choco. I heard you had a bit of a run-in concerning Granny Wu last week.
A bit. She ruined my life.
Ruined your life? How am I supposed to look after 4-year-old codgers and my parents all on my own?
Yeah, but at least you can talk to people. Like the other day I went on the pull at bingo and the only offer I got was a 56-year-old bald bouncer who whispered something irrepeatable into my ear as I left.
Well, we found our suspicions, Choco.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm not gay? This is all Granny Wu and her fellow meddlers' fault.
Well, come on, I know where she lives, let's go and confront her.
Knock again.
Why don't you knock?
I just don't want to.
Come on, Choco, grow up.
I am grown up. It's just that I had a manicure just the other day.
A what? No wonder people think you're batting for the other side.
You know what? Sort this yourself.
Really, Wu? An illegal abortion? Do you care more about the residents in your patch or your reputation?
Look, Moo, I had to do what was right to protect Mrs. Yang Sing from the consequences of having a second child. I had her best interests at heart. How would you think she would have coped with a 10% wage cut? Have you seen the clothes she wears? She's clearly struggling already.
Well, this isn't the only case I've heard about. It's just plain wrong, Wu.
Look, Moo, losing 7 siblings was the darkest time of my life.
And I'm really sorry for you. But what has that got to do with anything?
Well, we weren't as lucky as you, Moo. Living through the 60s and 70s, I had to watch my siblings starve to death because of the famines that hit us hard.
Well, that was then, and this is now. Times have changed, Moo. Since we became an industry